It's no secret, the internet is abuzz, wondering where I am lately and what's next for this channel. I've read the comments, and I'm going to address all these concerns right now. Just to be sure to keep this video retro gaming related, let's just shrink down the screen here, and you guys can watch me play Tetris while I yammer on. I started this channel roughly 2 years ago, March 3rd, 2024 to be exact. I didn't upload my first video until June 17th of that year, and that was just a faceless playthrough of Double Dragon. So it was kind of a low effort video, so I don't really consider that my first official upload. My first real upload was on August 1st, 2024, where I covered Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Sonic Origins Plus for the Nintendo Switch. That was the first video I created that I really felt proud of. I put a lot of effort into that one. There has been a lot of change in my content over the last year, and a lot of it is due to my work schedule now. You've probably noticed that the amount of produced videos I've uploaded has significantly gone down, and I've been doing a lot more live streams. Now, I've been live streaming for at least the last year. It was something that was really scary when I first started doing it. And, you know, even to this day, I still am nervous when I get onto camera. It's just something I'm working through, but it gets a little bit incrementally easier every time I do it. I've been doing a lot more live streams just because it helps keep the channel active. It gets content out there. It doesn't require editing. It's all unscripted, so it's very raw content, and it's me being myself, who I am, working through my nerves, but just enjoying video games. And you know, at first it was very dead. Nobody was coming in and watching, and then slowly things have been picking up. You know, I don't get a huge amount of traffic, but I'm grateful for every little bit that I do. So if you guys are watching my live streams, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I really do enjoy streaming my gameplay, essentially documenting my journey through playing a bunch of retro games that I used to play, and ones that I never got to experience as a kid that I'm experiencing now in my middle age. I still make produced videos, however, they're fewer and far between, because between my work schedule and my live streams and the time that I spend, you know, with my wife and just doing life in general, I don't have as much time for editing anymore. My edited videos come out a lot slower than they used to. When I first started this channel, I was unemployed and I had a lot more time on my hands. I was able to edit videos all day for days on end. And that just isn't a luxury that I've had for the last year. And it's probably going to be like that going forward. So I do rely a lot on the live streams as a result. I also tend to put a lot of effort into my editing to the point where it really slows down. Like sometimes I'll spend hours on just something that's going to be in my video for like 2 seconds. Finding graphics, it's making graphics, it's giving it the effect that I want it to have in my video. So my constant desire for perfection is what ultimately slows down my editing process. I don't just want to like shove something out there that's low effort. I really want to entertain you guys when I do make a playthrough video. But I am getting more comfortable on live cam. It still is a bit scary. I am worried about screwing up or, you know, having a lot of awkward silence, and that's just going to happen. That's the nature of live streams. I'm not a man of lots of words. I have to put in the effort to do commentary. Live streaming is not something that comes particularly easy to me. I'm actually quite an introverted person, and connecting with you guys is something I genuinely enjoy doing. But it's something that I also have to push myself to do because, you know, like everybody, I have bad days, but, you know, I've battled mental health issues in the past, and, you know, it's something that I continue to go through. Interacting with you guys actually really, I find is very therapeutic for me, but taking that step to hit live, that's the part that's out of my comfort zone. It's the first few minutes of a live stream where I'm just like, you know, I realize like, oh, I'm broadcasting to the world. There could be nobody watching me. There could be 20 people watching me. One of the things I actually have to do to relax when I'm live streaming is that I actually pretend that I'm not live streaming to anybody, or that I'm not even live streaming at all. And then, you know, when you guys start sending me chats, it kind of, for a second there, it makes me like, oh wow, there's actually somebody watching me. And, you know, and there's that reflex that I have that I almost clam up but then I work right through it and I open up and then the conversation starts flowing and it's amazing. And like I could feel the transformation. So it's very therapeutic for me. I genuinely enjoy that part of live streaming. When I first started live streaming, there was nobody watching and I would just talk, do commentary as if people were watching. And it was lonely, you know. I just figured, okay, well, that's what it's going to be like for however long. It might be forever like that, you know. I don't know. There are a zillion channels out there that do retro games, right? So why would you guys pick me? Slowly throughout the year, the last year that I've been live streaming, people have been popping in and they've been saying hi to me and having like some really long conversations, and I've made some genuine connections with you guys and I've really cherished those. And all of a sudden live streams have taken on a whole new meaning for me. There's a whole new reason that I want to do them now. It's because I can't wait to speak with you guys. So when I do my After Dark streams with a muted mic, I really feel like I miss out on a huge part of what is drawing me to do the live streams. So that's why I'm slowly trying to turn on the mic. And then there's some times where I might barely talk and I'll just kind of bring the mic over to me, you know, at certain points during gameplay and just quickly address chat. Just so you guys know I'm here and that I do want to speak to you guys. However, my wife's asleep in the next room. I have to be very respectful of, you know, the volume in this room so that it doesn't wake her. So that's something with live streaming that I did not expect was going to happen, that all of a sudden why I live stream has kind of changed. It's evolved and it's a beautiful thing. And I you know, and I'm excited to see where it's going to go from here. I also do live stream on two platforms. I'm live streaming on YouTube and I'm live streaming on Twitch at the same time. So I do have kind of dueling chats going at times. Both platforms are sort of funneling in this amazing interaction that I didn't know that I needed. So again, thank you to you guys who come and watch my live streams. Whether you are a lurker or you're participating in chat, I do genuinely appreciate every one of you for tuning in. It warms my heart. So thank you so much for that. Something else I want to address, my thumbnails. Over the last couple of years, you've probably seen them evolve a little bit with my work schedule and trying to juggle the channel and doing my editing and such. The thumbnails have been consuming a little more time than I would like them to. I have been getting some AI assist with my thumbnails lately, and it's probably evident if you see kind of my last few thumbnails. It's all in an effort so that I can speed up the process to actually get content out there. I like to polish my thumbnails to the point where sometimes I spend way too long on them. So I have been using a little bit of AI assist with that. There's still very much 100% human behind everything that I do on this channel, but I do require a little bit of assistance when it comes to stuff like that, because there's a lot of facets to, you know, whether it's a produced video or a live stream. I think in small doses, AI stuff can be helpful. I don't subscribe to the AI slop. I don't subscribe to like 100% AI videos. Like, that's just not my style. I will never do that. It's always going to be authentic me that you get on this channel. It's going to be my words. It's my creation. Over the last year, the growth of this channel has been pretty slow, but it's also been quite steady as well. I don't have like a spike in subscribers, and that's fine. Again, the discovery process takes years on YouTube. I work at my own pace. I put out the stuff that I enjoy making and stuff that I think you guys would enjoy watching. It's documenting my journey, revisiting retro video games, and playing a lot of the retro games that I missed out on as a kid because I didn't have the consoles growing up or the money to buy the games that everybody else was playing. I think it's something that a lot of you guys can relate to because most of us didn't have all these consoles growing up. The opportunity to play these games is a lot easier now. It's a lot more readily available, especially with emulators and such. And also, as you get older, you usually have more disposable income, so you can buy consoles that you missed out on, you can buy the games. But I'm getting off topic. So the growth of my channel, it's been slow but steady. The watch hours have been going up, which is great. The chat activity has been, fantastic. That's something, I mentioned I didn't have before, so I'm really enjoying that. I've started a Discord server as well, so that's really cool. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. I would love to have you guys there if you're curious to check it out. I've had a difficult time finding people within my own radius that enjoy retro gaming. So this is kind of my outlet where I can connect with people who share the same interest as me. So again, thank you very much, everybody. I really do appreciate your support. I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate you guys just being there with me when I'm live streaming, watching my videos, giving me feedback in the comments. It's all very heartwarming for me. So thank you. Where I see the channel going over the next year, well, I have some ideas. Whether or not I'm going to be able to execute them, I'm not sure. But I do want to get into like video game cartridge repair videos and console repair and cleaning videos. That's something I've kind of had on my mind for several months now. I also just recently dug out a whole bunch of my retro gaming magazines, like my GamePro and Electronic Gaming Monthly magazines. So what I'm hoping to do is read through some of these magazines either on live stream or in an edited video. I can't believe what a time warp that is, and I really think you guys will find it interesting. I'm purposely not reading any of those magazines until I actually can broadcast them on my channel because I want the reactions to be genuine. I want the nostalgia to hit how it's going to hit and capture that reaction. And I hope you guys can join me for that because I think it's going to be really neat. I also want to do more on location videos. Recently I did a video where I went to a retro gaming expo, and that was my first on location video that I ever did. And I won't lie, it wasn't easy for me to do. I felt awkward filming in a public place, but I want to give it another try. In my own home, I feel safe and I'm producing the content. It doesn't feel as awkward for me, but out in public, I have imposter syndrome in this niche because it might be age related for me. That I feel like, people are going to judge me because I'm middle-aged and I play video games, but you know what? There's a lot of us out there. I hope the next time I go to an event and do an on-location recording that I'll be more comfortable, and and it's probably still going to be some awkwardness that I'm going to have to work through. Other on-location videos I'd like to do is I'd like to visit some of these retro arcades that have popped up over the years now. I know I've got at least one not too far away from me, so I would love to go there and just get some footage of playing some old arcade cabinets, games that I used to play. I miss that experience. I think a lot of people from my generation do miss that experience of arcades. But going forward, I am going to continue doing some live streams. I would like to do them a little more frequently. Like I said, I'll continue making produced videos, edited videos, maybe some shorts here or there. I used to do rapid review videos. I really enjoyed doing those, so I want to do more of those. So I've got a lot of variety. A lot of things to choose from. I'm also taking your guys' suggestions on Discord. Even in the comments under my videos, if you guys have suggestions for games you'd love to see me cover, I write all those down. Let me know what games you'd love to see me cover. Try to stick to the 8-bit and 16-bit era mostly because those are my favorite generations of gaming. Obviously, I'm also going to be playing some of the games that I want to play because they really help me escape kind of the stress of reality sometimes. Yeah, so other than that, again, I just want to extend my deepest gratitude to everyone who has subscribed, who has watched my videos, who's taken the time to, say hi. And the lurkers, everyone's important. I really do cherish all of you guys and your support. Thank you so much for being there for me. I hope to continue to provide some more entertainment for you guys going forward for many years to come. This is a passion project of mine. I do enjoy doing it. It's just trying to fit it in between my work schedule and, you know, other responsibilities in life. I'm still going to continue to be there for you guys. I'm going to try to make videos that maybe don't require so much editing, so maybe I can get stuff out a little bit quicker, but there always will be the heavily edited videos. I'm working on some right now. I hope you guys will enjoy them when they do come out in the next few weeks, months, whatever it is. I don't have a timeline for them, but I've got some, I think, some really fun stuff coming up. And before I go, I guess I should address the elephant in the room. There is a PS5 behind me right now. And yes, that is a new addition to my collection. I do enjoy modern games, but I play them on my other channel, which is RetroFryGuy Plus. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I'll leave a link to that also in the description below. But you can also find it on my YouTube homepage. If you scroll to the very bottom, it'll show my other channels. It's just sometimes I need a break and I play some modern games. So that's where you can find those. Of course, most of my focus is always going to be on this channel because this is my main passion. This is the channel that I want to see succeed the most. So, but I think that's all I'm going to discuss in today's video. I've gone way longer than I thought I was going to. Guys, thank you again so much for all your love and support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'll do another update video at my 3-year mark next year. We'll see how everything goes. I hope to continue to provide entertainment and some good retro vibes, some good feels, help you guys decompress from the stresses of reality, even if it is for a couple of hours. Some people even commented where they like to put my videos on when they go to sleep. However you consume my content, I appreciate it. I just want to keep the good vibes going. So until next time, guys, have a wonderful rest of your day. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. See you guys in the next video. Take care.
Press start, time to rewind, let the pixels fly, going back to the 90s with RetroFryGuy.